Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Okay, it's your girl Brandy, and I am 33 years old. I'm a mother, I'm an Amazon seller, I'm an author, and I am very much into health and wellness, the whole lifestyle. Not just nutrition, not just exercise, not just the physical things, but the mental and the spiritual things too, because all that is what makes us healthy, because we're three-part people. Okay? Okay, so what I'm going to talk about today is nutrition for beginners, like someone who is like, okay, I need to change my eating habits. Like I need to get right and get it together when it comes to how I eat and what I put in my body. So, my very first piece of advice is don't try and change everything at one time, because if you do, you probably won't stick to it. The second piece of advice is get all the stuff out of your house that you know you're not supposed to eat. Because if it's not there, you can't eat it. And more than likely, you're not going to get up and go get it. So only bring things in the house that you know you want yourself to be eating. And that eliminates a big battle in itself. Like in my house, I don't bring no sweets. We don't bring no chips. I mean, I do have some chips, but they're for Journey. They're not for me. I don't really prefer her chips. She likes banana chips and uh the cassava tortilla chips. They're okay, but it's not nothing that's gonna really tempt me. So those are my like number two tips. Clean out everything that you know you're not supposed to have. And if you don't know what you're not supposed to have, I will be dropping a grocery list that you can get, but you got to join my free community on Skool. I'll put the link down below so you can do that. And then also make sure you subscribe to the channel, because you never know what I may be deciding to share. So that is what I have to say about that. Now, getting into the food. So when you're eating or thinking about how to eat healthy, first you need to stick to whole foods. Don't be going and getting stuff that's concoctions that you couldn't even make yourself. I'm talking like Cheetos. I'm talking like those cereal on the cereal aisle. I'm talking that country time lemonade and all that stuff. The high sugar, like I try, and if I'm buying something that's not like a whole food, like a fruit, a vegetable, meat, a grain, I try and make sure it has 5 ingredients. If it has more than 5 ingredients, then I have to read a little harder on the ingredient list and see what's what. But that's my thing. 5 ingredients. I need to know what the ingredients are that I'm reading. And yeah, because you pretty much don't need to go down the middle aisles of the grocery store. I never go down the middle aisles of the grocery store unless I'm looking for something in particular that I know is there. Like maybe if I'm looking for, what do I go down the middle of the aisle for? Like when I'm looking for some jerky for Journey, or maybe I'm looking for a waffle mix that's gluten free, and because I don't feel like making my own or whatever, I just want to have some there in case we're in a time crunch, whatever the case may be. So just don't even go down the middle of the aisles. Just don't do it. And you want to eat whole foods. That's like the main thing. Fruits, vegetables, grain, meaning rice. I personally eat sourdough bread or Ezekiel bread. Those are my two go-tos for bread. Um, you can also eat beans. That's not really a grain, it's a lentil. It's a carbohydrate, starch, protein. So I don't know what category to put it in, but I know rice and beans together is a complete protein, meaning it has all the amino acids that you need to create protein chains. But anyways, eat your fruits, eat your vegetables, and then when you're looking at meat, okay, so For chicken, I like to try and get pasture-raised chicken, meaning it's not given any food pretty much. It's out there scavenging for its food like it's supposed to, which means that the chicken that's produced from it is going to be more nutritious because it knows what it needs by natural instinct. And they're giving it enough space to like roam around, so it's not going to be getting as diseased or sick or whatever as the chickens that are all caged up and cooped all together in this small space. And then also you want it to be antibiotic free and what's the other thing? Antibiotic free, pasture raised, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And you don't really want them to be putting that like preservatives in the meat either. The reason why you want it to be antibiotic free is because what goes in their system is going to go in your system. So if you don't want antibiotics, animal antibiotics, I wouldn't suggest eating it. And the antibiotics are bad because it messes with your gut. You know, antibiotics kill the good and bad bacteria. So you need good bacteria in your gut to fight off the bad bacteria. Because if you don't have the good bacteria, then the bad bacteria is going to take over and then it's going to cause you all these other issues that we're not going to talk about today. But just know that's why you want to do the antibiotics. I mean, antibiotic free, my bad. Antibiotic free. For the beef, I like to do grass fed and finished. If I can't find grass fed and finished, then we'll just stick to grass fed. And the reason why is because cows are supposed to eat grass. They're not supposed to be eating grains. And the reason why I think beef is okay is because their stomachs, they have 4 stomachs. And the cow was created to eat the greens. And because of the digestion process of the cow, it can extract the nutrients from the greens in a way that our digestive system cannot. So when we eat their meat, we're receiving all that nutrition in a form that our body can digest, no problem. I don't really adhere to the blood type diet. I don't know if you've heard about it, but if you're O blood type, they say you have more acid, so you can handle red meat and stuff like that better. A lot of people that I know that are A blood types, they have like the lowest amount of stomach acid and they tend to not even really want that much meat to begin with. So also listen to your body. That's part of the process, is learning what your body really thrives on and what it's craving. Because I would crave red meat. I don't know. And when I do, I eat it. And then fish, I like to go for the wild caught. Don't give me no farm raised. I don't trust it. I don't trust the farm raised. Just give me the wild caught. I don't care what kind of fish it is. Just give it wild caught fish. I try to eat more salmon. I really just eat salmon. I'll eat some cod. Canned tuna, it's okay. You know, you can make sure that the cans are BPA free and all that if that's your concern. But just be more mindful that things are wild caught from the ocean, that you're gonna eat seafood. Chickens and turkeys, I guess they kind of fall in the same category, are pasture raised and antibiotic free. Same with pork. I don't really eat pork, but if you do, I would be making sure that is the case. And beef, grass fed and grass finished. So that means anything from the cow, you want to be coming from grass fed and grass finished animals, meaning milk, butter, cottage cheese, cream cheese, whatever. And you want it to be from, when you eat dairy, you want it to be whole milk. You don't want skim milk, 2% milk, all that. All those other milks are way higher in sugar anyway. But the whole milk gives you the whole nutrition profile, which is important. So get that. And then what else, Brandy? I don't know if you didn't see my last video, I talked about water. So you can go back and look at that. But water is very important. You can just have clean water. You can have spring water. You're gonna get the water. Make sure you're getting it not from plastic that's not BPA free. You don't want your water housed in non-BPA. I mean, and if you can avoid plastic, then just avoid the plastic and get glass because that's best. And yeah, so to start your healthy lifestyle, your nutrition is start reading the labels, stop buying stuff you don't know what it means on the back, have minimal ingredients in the stuff that you buy. Buy your fruits, buy your vegetables, and your meat. I already went through what you're looking for when you get your meat. And then your grains. I just mainly eat rice and sourdough bread for grains, but like if we're talking carbs, where we're talking potatoes and all that stuff, I eat white potatoes, I eat sweet potatoes, I eat beans sometimes. But the things with rice and beans is you want to prepare them properly, meaning you have to clean your rice, meaning you should be running it, rinsing it until it runs clear almost, because get all that excess starch off of it. And then you can also let your rice soak overnight, and that really helps prepare it. Same with beans, you can let them soak overnight. So when you cook them, you get more benefits out of them because they've like been hydrated and prepared properly. Maybe I'll do a video on soaking my rice and preparing it, why I do it exactly that way. But that's what I have to say to begin your healthy eating journey. Oh, and get the bad stuff out the house. Don't bring it in. Just get it out. Don't bring it in at all. And you'll be well on your way to creating the lifestyle and the eating habits that you're looking forward to. And yes, it might be hard to do it, but it'll only be hard for a little while. So just push through it because you have to remember your end goal, and your end goal is to be healthy. Bottom line. And I eat like this most of the time, but I do follow a 80-20 rule. Like I say, 80% good, 20% bad, just so that it gives me room to live life. Now, my daughter, she's more on a 95% rule because while I have the amount of control I have over what she eats, I'm going to exercise it and try and do what's best for her. So her eating is a little more strict than mine, at least for right now. But that's okay because she doesn't know no different, and she likes the stuff she eats because I trained her to like the stuff she eats. And you can do the same with your children. They don't know anything. They only know what you share with them. Because I don't eat a lot of the stuff that she eats, but I know it was good for her, so I just give it to her, and now she craves that stuff. So that's what I have for you today. Healthy eating tips for a beginner, how to get started, what to look for when you're grocery shopping. And I don't know, I can't think of anything else. So I will see y'all again in the next video, and I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Remember, I'm linking the community below, and you'll be able to get you a free grocery list on that you can use and bring to the grocery store or use to order online. All right, y'all have a good day.